Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. One of the cool events of the season happens this weekend, this Saturday, as the Bayou Boucherie comes back for another year. It's an exciting time. The Boucherie will be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's Saturday, March 25th. That's downtown Houma, and we'll show you a map of where everything is. But it's a cool, great event. P-road races, bands, duck calls, chicken chase. What's that? Nail drive, barrel toss. So yeah, we're gonna throw some Scottish events in there as well as we'll throw it around. So let's bring in a couple of guys here. Noah Lee-Red, of course, the owner of Bayou Terrebonne Distilleries, and the president of the Hatch Grant Association. We'll talk about Hatch in a second. And Manny Merlos, also executive director of the Hatch Grant Fund. Not always called Hatch, though, right?
Oh, man. Ashe, Hashe, whatever you want to say.
A great event, though. Now, how'd all this come together where y'all decided to do the Bayou Boucherie?
So the Boucherie is a festival we decided to throw to raise money to build the courthouse bandstand that we built last year and donated to the parish on the bicentennial.
Yeah, which is already up, right?
Already
and ready to go. And
Yep.
it works so well to have a downtown festival like this. I know you guys have been to in other cities. We're just starting to do that. Of course, we've had a tough 3 years here. But when you start the distillery down there and then start all these projects where y'all kind of anchor it on one side, and usually where the bandstand is like the other anchor of it, it does have a great way of bringing everybody together. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. So it was just a great layout to do what we want to do. There's three aspects of this festival. You got the cook-off, the boucherie with all the pork, all your traditional dishes. You got the white bean cook-off, and you got our Cajun Olympics, which kind of serves as the entertainment of the day with P-road races, a barrel toss, nail drive, chicken chase, and some other fun stuff.
Sounds like a Mardi Gras in Mamou when we start chasing chickens.
Something like that.
Hey, Manny, tell me about now. Y'all are going to have bands all day long, right?
Yes, sir. Bands start at noon and go all the way to 10 o'clock at night. We got a great lineup of bands. Going to start off with Tyre and Benoit. Then we're going to go to Bang Bang. Right after the Bang Bang plays, the MJ Dardar Band. I'm sorry, Nuck New goes on. Nuck New and the Wild Matu is one of the local favorites around here. Then the MJ Dardar Band. And then Flesh Carnival ends it all in the end of the evening with a rock show that's going to promise to be very exciting.
It's so cool, and we've been missing this kind of stuff for a long time. Free entry, right? You come
Yes,
in,
sir.
Public free.
and then you buy stuff when you're in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can always go buy some booze down at the end there, right?
Oh, yeah. The beer and Bayou Terrebonne Distillers will have their liquor out there. We have plenty of food, over 1,000 pounds of pork. We have, boudin and hoghead cheese and griots and all the traditional boucherie fixings.
Yeah. Jen was saying her favorite thing is the butt rub here, which we'll actually show. Is this a T-shirt? It ought to be, right?
It should be a T-shirt for sure.
Might be next year. It was one of our graphics that Daniel Babin, our graphic guy, came up with just for promotion. It's just to kind of show off everything that's going to be there this year.
All right, so if you're driving in the area, be careful because we're going to take a look at the map, and this is what's going to go on. You guys are going to everything's going to be closed off. It'll be a pedestrian mall.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got Main Street closed off at Barrow. Inside Main Street, we'll have all our white bean teams cooking off, and then in that parking lot you see there, that's where all the pork's going to be. The Cajun Olympics. We'll also have a kids' corner, face painting, ice cream, things for the kiddos to do, and on the bridge is where we have our concert. You get to actually dance on the water.
Right, and then I guess the P-road races will all be in Bayou Terrebonne.
Yes, that's
if you're not familiar with you're looking down at, obviously HTV is right across. Well, not too far. It's down the street.
Yeah.
But as you come down, that's Main Street where the
In Gabas.
In Gabas,
Yep.
and then that's the old Fake Jeweler
Correct.
store, and then that right across is that parking lot that's right there.
Yep.
And so it'll all be right there, and then right across is the Bayou Distillery out there. Too.
White bean teams in the street.
You guys have really taken a good interest in our downtown, though. I think it's commendable that you guys have done that. Not only actually doing the work for the gazebo, but what drew you to take an interest in the downtown like that?
Well, downtown is the heart of any community. It's our connection to our past. It's the center of commerce where everything started off. So, I mean, if you go back and look at Main Street throughout history when things are great, you can really see what worked and, you know, what didn't work in years past. But if you don't maintain it, we believe we're going to lose a big piece of who we are. So we want to make sure that we preserve it and continue to do fun things that raise money for good projects like the bandstand. And now we're looking at establishing the Bayou Terrebonne paddle trail, which will have several kayak launches and such throughout the Bayou Terrebonne, but the first one being in downtown Houma.
Yeah, this was my playground, and y'all don't need to know my history, but I grew up right by St. Francis, the cathedral, and I used to walk around. I didn't know neighbors, but I used to look at that water and go, from that water, I can get anywhere in the world, right? Because you can go Bayou Terrebonne all the way out,
man.
get into the Gulf, and go in. And as a little kid, I was thinking, I'm going to take a skiff around the world. But it's awesome that we're going to actually start using that asset again.
That's the whole part of it. Start with the heart, we call it, and it was such a major entity back in the day. With the shrimp
paddle boat, right? Yeah.
Bringing in supplies and things. It needs to get back to that. That way we utilize our natural resources.
Yeah, and we all came here somewhere, but that Bloom, the Bergeron, the shrimp company that's in where your building is now, they used to do all the shrimp, and my family came here because they were barrel makers, right? Yeah. So they ended up on the bayou as barrel makers.
Right in that parking lot.
And we ended up, right. So, it all kind of ties together.
That's
so
awesome. I didn't know that.
It's a great way. So, guys, we'll see y'all this weekend, and good luck, and I appreciate y'all coming by.
Yeah, y'all
Thanks
come
for
on.
having us.
Yeah, you're right.
All
right, so the Terrebonne Boucherie, again, that'll be Saturday from 10 to 10 downtown. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time.